Did you ever think, Melody, in a million years, that your life would end up this way to where you would even have to do that to somebody who's a father of your kids?
Now, of course, what Carlos King is referring to is Melody having her ex-husband Martell arrested, because that really doesn't sit well with a lot of people who have been witness to so much of the nastiness and fighting between both Martell and Melody over the years, but never thought the animosity would ever lead to Melody actually having Martell put in jail. Did she take things too far?
Martell going to jail, I don't agree with it. Why you don't agree with it? Because I don't agree with sending someone to jail, especially if it can be resolved.
Now, her friend Nell had a good point. Was putting out a warrant for her ex-husband's arrest the only resolution to all of their bickering? Was there really no other way in which these two could live in peace and co-parent their children? Or are we really being too quick to judge Melody for this decision, and maybe we should give her the benefit of the doubt here?
I feel like if something can be resolved, you should not send your ex to jail. But it's easy to say how you feel when it's not you. But until you're in those shoes, you really cannot say what you'll do and what you won't do.
I do like Nell being objective here, trying to see both sides, and for the majority of this episode, we do get both versions of Melody and Martell's story as they talk about what really happened with that arrest. So let's get into it. But before we get into this video, I would like to say thank you to everyone for being so patient with me. I've been on a bit of a hiatus, actually too long of a hiatus, if I can be honest here. I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life, but I'm back to getting you guys these reviews and right on time for this salacious Love and Marriage Huntsville season. But please do me a solid and hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Be sure to click on that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell for updates. Your support of the channel is immensely appreciated. Thank you so much. Now let's start with Martell's version of what happened on the day he got arrested. And tell me what you guys think.
I picked my kids up from school, dropped one of them off to tennis, and I told myself, I said, I need to go pick up this document from the records department. Left my two kids in the car to run in and grab the report, and they told me I had a warrant for my arrest. And again, I didn't even know what I was being arrested for at that time. You know, being arrested for, text messaging, harassing communications, that threw me for a loop.
So my first question was, if there was a warrant out for your arrest, is it possible to really not know about it? I went on the website for the magistrate for Fulton County where I live, and it said an individual can apply for a warrant if they feel they were the victim of a crime. Once the warrant application has been filed, you will receive notice that someone is accusing you of committing a crime. The court will schedule a hearing as soon as possible. Okay, so being arrested for harassing text messaging is new for me as well. I've never heard of anything like that before, but as Martell is sitting with his mother, he reads the paperwork that specifically says domestic violence and harassing communication. So I'm wondering, how could a simple text message be classified as domestic violence? And what exactly does that text message say?
I sent about 8 sentences, a paragraph, whatever. I think it was something more like if you don't stop, I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. That was it.
Okay, so the text message didn't seem as damning as I thought it might be. Let me quickly just read what it says. Leave me the F alone. Stop speaking of me or anything about me. You're bullying me. You say one more thing about me at all and I'm gonna treat you like you treat me. I will go all the way in. It might ruin me, but you and your friends are already trying. Now, please don't call my bluff because at this point, I'm tired of you. So what do you guys think? Do you all think this was grounds for an arrest or even harassment? Because I felt like there was more to this story. Then Martell says,
okay. Attached was a picture. Attached was a picture.
Okay, so there was a picture of what? Why not give details on that, Martell? Because I'm assuming that matters. Anyway, let's go on over to Melody's side and see what she had to say, because being arrested for that single text message didn't exactly make sense to me. Melody is over at her house filling her brother in on all the details, and this is what she said about the warrant.
This was back in August, no later than probably the first part of September, when I literally went and took the evidence and to the magistrate to sign for the warrant.
So again, if there's signed paperwork for this warrant, why was there not a hearing? I still don't understand that. And how does a warrant get issued and the other party has no idea about it?
So what I was told is if he got pulled over for a traffic stop or something like that, and they would be able to see there's a warrant.
So he did have a warrant?
Since August.
Oh, August, wow.
Yes.
So there was no hearing and no notification sent to Martell, just a warrant in the system that would only flag him if he got pulled over at a traffic stop. That doesn't really sound right. And these two are embroiled in a custody battle, right? Martell's lawyer wouldn't know anything about this either? I don't know. But let's get into the details of this warrant.
He literally took a video that he and I did and called himself was going to have it released on another Instagram account to pretend that it was another man.
Okay, so there was more than just a picture and a text message. Martell was trying to post an inappropriate, we'll just say, revenge type of video that might have been explicit in nature in order to embarrass Melody, according to Melody. Now, if this is true, I can see why she would want to take legal action against him, especially to stop the video from surfacing.
It was all a scheme that he was plotting based on a video that he and I made. So the attempt to use that and pretend it was someone else just to carry this narrative that he wants to put out that I've been cheating on him. But unfortunately, you have to be held accountable when you do wrong.
Well, Melody's side of the story is quite different, and maybe that's why Martell didn't disclose the details of whatever the photo was, because it may have contained images of Melody she felt was violating, although Melody says it was a video. And I do remember hearing on social media that Martell was plotting on Melody. I know there was a lot of talk about that, and that he was threatening to release explicit video of them when they were married. I don't know. Like I said, I can see why Melody felt like drastic measures needed to be taken to rein in her ex-husband. I mean, I would be absolutely horrified if my ex threatened to release those types of videos of me when we were together on social media. But like Nell was saying, was there a better way to resolve this than having Martell arrested? Because was this arrest done to improve their situation? And how has his arrest affected the children? I don't know, but it seems like things between them just continue to devolve. And I don't know how much worse it can get at this point. Now moving on to Destiny and her return back to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Her storyline now, sadly, revolves around the ex-husband she used to never really talk about, now being married to her producer.
She reached out to me via text and she said, we need to talk. I messaged her back and I said, what's up, Sonny? And she was like, there's no easy way to say this. She said her and Moses had been dating and it was getting serious. I was like, your cousin? You dirty. And so I blocked her.
So Sonny, the producer's name is Sonny, had been friends with Destiny, and Destiny had confided in this woman who alluded to Destiny's husband, Moses, as being her cousin. Maybe to throw Destiny off from having any suspicions about their relationship, which just really sounds weird to me.
Sonny and I continued a relationship outside of how we originally met. She wanted to manage me music-wise, book me for shows, different events and things going on in St. Louis. And now I feel like she's single white female me.
There has got to be nothing worse than not only having a baby, only for your man to leave you and divorce you soon after, only for you to then find out that he was dating your friend and producer the entire time and decided to go ahead and marry her without you even having any idea what all was going on. And leave it up to Carlos King to end this episode with this podcast by putting Destiny's situation all on blast.
Destiny said that Sonny was conspiring with Moses while she was producing her.
Yikes. Good thing Destiny decided not to attend and was not in the audience. But then Carlos King had the audacity to bring Sonny and Moses to the stage. Oh my God. Who knows what they're going to say?
So there's a lot of allegations going on with this story. So what I would like to do is bring Sonny and Moses to the stage. Sonny and Moses.
Hold on, did Melody just tell these two congratulations? Oh my God.
The tea just got piping hot.
But you all let me know what you think. Do you think it was right to give Moses and Sonny a platform to tell their side of the story? Because next week's episode is going to be so good. Do you think Melody had every right to have a warrant issued for Martell's arrest? Or do you think Martell being arrested was taking things too far? Be sure to drop down in the comments and share your thoughts and opinions. And of course, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you got anything out of the content. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification bell for updates. Thank you.